Hi there YouTube, my name's Pete Davison and this is Calling All Heroes, a regular series in which I take on Japanese roguelike one-way heroics plus and try not to get horribly killed. If you saw the first episode yesterday you'll know that I did get horribly killed in a rather embarrassing way by not taking into account the number of turns that it takes to cross mountains. Which is doubly bad when the Demon Lord shows up and then attacks you 10 times, sets fire to your face and then kills you. So we're going to try not to make an equally stupid mistake today. Right, let's come up with an amusing name of some description. Let's be Tinkle Blossom. Oh, I can't fit that in. Feypants then. Because I've been planning on being a hunter today. Now, hunters have good agility, reasonable strength. I quite like this class because once you level them up a bit they become pretty good at melee combat as well, because of their high agility they have a good combo rate as well, so it's good boosting that agility a bit. Vitality is always helpful, but I think we'll pass on that for the minute. Let's go for Master of Unlocking because they can't unlock things by default. I have Pack Horse as well, and another agility. So let's jump in and see what the daily campaigns are today. So today we have the Dark Knight appears to the east of the start point. Strongest enemies and allies are in this one. And this one where normal attacks blow you away. Or we just got the standard one. Let's just go with the standard campaign for today. None of those are particularly suitable for the hunter, unfortunately. So it's this dimension, XAYKGUIX. Let's skip over the King's speech at the beginning. And let's immediately pop lockpicking on our hotbar. Take some stuff and be on our way. This old lady here tells you any upcoming towns and dungeons and that sort of thing. Normally you need an area map item to be able to do that. So a nice thing that the hunter's got is this sort of radar system that lets you know where enemies are and how far away they are. You can also see how many hit points something's got as well, so that's a good judge of how tough something's likely to be. I'll take that with me, because it's handy to have a melee weapon. Because arrows are consumable in this, and you will use them up. There's a companion there. I don't think I've got the charisma to recruit them though. Which is a shame, as it's one I haven't encountered before. It's Panty Shot the Merc. He's expensive and we don't have the charisma, so you can just stay where you are. In the meantime, I'll shoot at some zombies. Knight's coat. That's probably better than the clothes we're wearing, so let's pop that on. Drop these. And we'll use this just to so we get an idea of the durability of what we've grabbed as well. Ooh. It's a max rank Knight's coat. So that means it's got very, very high durability indeed, so hopefully that should last us for most, if not all, of the adventure. Unfortunately the rapier is a bit crap, so... but it will do as a backup weapon until we find something better. Let's grab that. Town coming up ahead. Another ally. It's crazy. Wishing I'd put charisma in now. Upgrade our already excellent armor. There's the door. Down there. food. Can't really afford much else. Anything we can sell? A sword for 15 silvers isn't going to be great, so we can get rid of that pretty safely. Stone wall's not that useful, so we'll get rid of that as well. And that will do for now. Bit of profit. Don't really want to spend any ability scores just yet. There's another ally up there, but I don't think we'll be able to recruit them again. Let's find out. This is Albert. Again, we don't have the charisma for him. It's unfortunate. He's quite useful because he has a ranged attack. Although we've got our own ranged attack at the moment, so he's perhaps less useful than with a melee class or one of the weaker ones. Nope. That's not how you shoot arrows at people. Nice crop of easy monsters in this world to start with. That's good. Getting some nice experience. Already at level 7. Dungeon there. Just poke our head in. And a goddess statue. Those are always useful. You can spend some levels to get some bonuses. So, could upgrade my agility or upgrade my maximum life by 10 points. I think agility is probably the best value on there. So, we spend 5 levels, we go down to level 2, but we keep all our bonuses we got from previous level ups. And then we get our bonus, which is nice. You're tough. Now you're dead. One of the downsides of the hunt having the ranged attack is that you can't equip accessories because arrows count as an accessory. So at some point we may well switch to melee attack so we can use some better accessories, but for the moment the ranged attacks are working out quite nicely for us. So dimensional gold coin, that's used for upgrading the castle in the sort of overall meta game. Yuta fruit. That's for restoring energy. Big bottle of healing, yes please. It's just that single lock picking perk isn't particularly good at picking locks. Hopefully we should get it before we get swallowed by the darkness. There we go. Otherwise we'd have to use the awakening ability to stop time for 3 turns, maybe more than once. Another dungeon. Alright, not sure we're going to make it in there at this rate. Take 5 turns to get across. Let's have a look. Sneak in there. Let's take a peek in there. Treasure. Ooh, you don't look friendly. So I think I'm going to use this and run away like a big wuss. Yes, the Demon Lord showing up soon, and we're not in a particularly good position hit points wise. We are, of course, just going to run away from him this first time anyway, because we're really not in a position to deal with him at the moment. Ouch. Let's put some distance between us. Fortunately, he does only stick around for 3 hours, so you can outrun him. Spend a bit of time to recuperate from that. Treasure map. Sure. Another goddess statue. Will be more expensive this time. And not by much though. So we can increase our energy, our willpower, or our intellect, or have regen for 250 turns. I prefer the permanent bonuses in this. Let's go for intellect because it helps with identifying items. Which is handy to be able to do without having to rely on scrolls or hoping you find item appraisers. So they charge 500 silver pieces a piece every time you ask them to identify your stuff for you. After a while, money isn't a major issue, but in the earlier stages of the game it's worth saving up so that if you do find a particularly good piece of equipment being sold somewhere, then you can do that. It's also handy if you want to recruit mercs like Panty that we saw earlier, because he takes 500 silver pieces every day, just for the privilege of being in his company. And the in-game day isn't particularly long. Time to eat. To try and get through this desert, as it drains your stamina as you go. We don't have that many skills that use stamina, but it's still an area you want to try and get through as quick as you can. It's not quite as annoying as the snowfields, though, which drain your energy very quickly. Parchment of healing. No, I think we can live without that for the minute, because we haven't got any companions. No. Aim. The tall, narrow dungeon. I think we'll pass on that for the minute. Largely because I don't have anything particularly good for breaking the wall down with. You need a heavy weapon like an axe to be able to do that, and the hunter's not really particularly well suited to using axes. A dungeon here though. We poke our head in there? Where's the door? No. Why can't I find the doors on these stupid places? Okay. Yeah, a few goodies there. Don't think we're going to get over the other side in time though, so let's just retreat while we can. Strong zombie. Ooh, and a cursed imp. Curses are quite annoying because they make you take additional damage while they're in effect, and they also damage you each turn as well. So that's what the NPC earlier on was telling us about the enemies with bluey purple auras. No, I don't want to save my game Kronos, because that's cheating. It's not really, because it's a built-in mechanic in the game, but you actually get a bonus to your score at the end if you didn't save. Or maybe a penalty if you do save, I'm not sure. I've never really done it except when I've had to finish a session halfway through for whatever reason. To be honest, the playthrough of this is normally so quick that you don't really need to save. Depends which ending you're going for, of course. It's fighting the Demon Lord. You can defeat him quite quickly, but oh, that's not good. But if you're going for something like the ending where you have to reach the 2,000 kilometer mark, that takes a bit longer. And some of the other quests take a while as well. And the Force Knight quest. And I assume the ones to unlock the additional secret classes will take a while to pull off as well. Okay, we're out of arrows, so it's time to switch to something else. And we've got 20 iron arrows, but we'll save those for the minute. Let's be on the lookout for a good melee weapon in the meantime. This rapier is not going to last very long. We're getting some nice combo hits already. That's thanks to the high agility level of the ranger. It's not quite as good as the swordmaster, who's specifically set up to be particularly good at combo attacks, but the ranger's pretty good as well. Sorry, hunter, I should say. Bandits! They like ladies. Because they're perverts. Uh-oh. Do I waste one of these? Yes, I probably do. I also drink one of these. I'm going to deal with that bat first. And we kick you in. And then we kick you in. I will take that shield, since we can now equip an accessory. Except we can't move because we're carrying too much shit. Drop one of those. To offload some of this junk. Oh, ready? Ready? If you couldn't see the message, our rapier is about to break. It's down to 7 durability already. It appears to be a pretty weak piece of crap. It's going down with pretty much every fight. Yeah, it's literally going down by durability point every single hit, which is not at all practical, especially when it only started with 30 points. Got one more hit with this before it breaks. Can really do the map right about now. We just won't push our luck until we find a new weapon of some description, unless something comes straight for us like this wolf. Yeah, mind you, our bare-handed attack damage isn't horrendous. brilliant, of course, but you know, it'll do for now. Get some nice combos on that as well. Chomp on a fruit. Nice. Really want to find a town, please, game. This is where other character classes like the Bard come in useful. As instead of the Hunter's enemy radar that we've got here, they have the ability to see where towns are. There's the Adventurer class as well that knows where dungeons are. Sword, let's grab that and see how it is. I think I've still got a identify scroll. Sword was a long sword. Not great condition, but that'll do for now. It's probably going to be more durable than that rapier, hopefully. I won't apply that to it just yet. Doesn't appear to be particularly more durable than the rapier, sadly. Apparently Feypants is poor at taking care of their weapons. I can't quite tell from that sprite if Feypants is a he or a she. Seems to be some sort of cat person. You think I will, Mr. Demon Lord? Because I'm just gonna run! Run, 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 run. There we go. Animal meat can be a handy use of a handy source of energy in a pinch, but you have the risk of getting food poisoning anytime you eat it unless you cook it first. And quite a nice touch, you can cook it via several means. You can cook it by using a barbecue set, which is an item that you can carry around, but it's very heavy, or you can even cook it with things like fire spells and stuff like that. If a monster sets fire to you, even you might find that it gets cooked in your bag in the process. There's a downside to that, of course, which means that other flammable objects in your bag have the risk of exploding. So if you're fighting some sort of fire-breathing enemy, it's probably a good idea to throw a bomb at them before they get too close. Break another weapon any minute. Still no sign of a town. Two more hits with this longsword. One more hit. And then we're back to our fists again. There we go. Fists are very poor against skeletons. Oh no! Everything's breaking. Why is everything breaking? Well, let's see. how we do with this battle axe then. Is it any good? It's got reasonable durability. Axes have very nice damage as well, particularly if your strength's high. So it'll probably tide us over for the meantime. Oh, we got level 2 charisma now, we might actually be able to recruit someone. You again? Sure, why not? So now we have a party member. Party members build up their affection by you doing various things. His affection rating increases as you open treasure chests, so in order to get his backstory we need to build up that affection rating by finding treasures. Swordplay will hopefully make up for our lack of weapon. Already got one of those. When you have a party member you get slightly less experience for your skills because of your party member taking some of the experience. And also making it a bit easier. Your party members will level up as you do as well, so they'll get better over time too. Assuming you can hold on to them. I've not seen a town for absolutely ages. Bandits. Apparently we are a lady, so there we go. They weren't so tough. I spy a possible dungeon ahead. Yep, there we go. So I'd love to be able to open that, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. Hey! stamina, so we're taking damage from being underwater. There's the ghost of a sadly dead player. They drop stuff and give you a nice experience boost when you come across those, so it's worth your time to have a quick chat with them. Can also give you a vague indication of if you're about to be in a dangerous area as well. If someone died around there, then you probably want to be a little bit careful. I wonder if we're in a position where we can take on the Demon Lord yet. We probably are, to be honest. See how it goes the next time he shows up, although we're going to get a boss monster appear before that. If you look at the clock in the top right, flashing red hand shows you when a boss monster is going to show up, and the white hand is when the Demon Lord shows up. At times like this you're in a fair amount of danger from them both showing up at the same time, so let's deal with that boss first and then decide what we're going to do. Have we got anything to eat? Yes, we have. Excellent. Oh, town. Right, as the nasty things appear, and they're going to kill everyone. Please don't kill everyone. Come on, chef. Save the day. No, dead chef. Come on, King of Flames Crow, I'll take you on. Ooh, painful. Awakening time. It's 3 free attacks. And a ton of experience. It's more durable than our battle axe, certainly. And it's the same attack, so, well, so long, battle axe. Unfortunately there's no merchants in there, that's disappointing. Demon Lord any minute. We've run out of awakening charges now, unfortunately, which means we're going to have to be very careful. So let's just see how we do here. So we're taking his barrier down. If he meditates, that means he's going to cast a spell the next turn, so it's in your interest to try and get out of range or line of sight from him. Otherwise you'll probably find yourself catching fire, and nobody likes that. Probably not going to take him down this time, but we've done some decent damage to him, certainly. Need to get round him, really. Yeah, we're not going to kill him in this encounter, but any damage you do to him persists to the next time you come across him, so... I should probably have equipped that lance I picked up, shouldn't I? Never mind, we did alright with our bare hands, which suggests to me that we'll probably be alright with the lance. That'll do. Need to drop something. Deep, dude. Tiger! There we are, that's better. Nice thing about lances and spears, you can attack 2 tiles away with them as well, which means that you can often kill things before they get to you. The demon lord encounter coming soon. I could try and deliberately hold off clearing the game and try and get Panty's whole story, because that means you get a special ending with him. But I'm not sure that we're an ideal character to do that with, because we can't automatically find dungeons, we haven't been coming across area maps. We haven't even been finding that many treasure chests, so I'm inclined to maybe look around with a different character class at another time. Looks like an elf village there. Oh yes, let me sell some of this shit. Right. You can have all of those. You can have that. Keep that because that's quite useful. Treasure map. That will come in handy. That will probably do for now. See, the hunter has very few difficulties climbing over mountains once they've leveled up a bit, unlike the poor pirate. Hey man! Come on, I got you now. There we go. Dead. It's a fairly bittersweet ending, which is why it's worth pursuing some of the other endings you can get as well. So as far as I know, something happens at 2,000 kilometers. And there's also a boss hiding in the darkness that you can kill apparently, but you need holy weapons to be able to do that. Because we didn't get all the way through Panty's story, he buggers off at the end there, so we probably won't get his ending after the credits. No, we get the Fairy Iris ending, that's the default ending. I would clear the game and get the emotional bittersweet ending with a character with a stupid name, wouldn't I? Never mind. Well then, let's see how we did. Well, let's brag about our achievement first of all. Conquered Demon Lord like a boss. We're the third person to clear that world. Ooh, lots of bonuses. So, score 268.7. 20 points for killing the Demon Lord. Kill the Demon Lord without using the Dimensional Vault, which gives us a 15% bonus. We've got 8% of all the treasure chests, which is 7 points. 65% of enemies defeated without taking any damage, that's another 13 points. Cleared the game without killing a friendly character at 10 points. No saves, 10 points, there we go. One mini-boss killed, 12 points. There we go. And we get Demon Lord's Heart and some dimensional gold coins. So Dimensional Vault is where you can put things after you finish your playthrough, whether or not it was successful. I've got some stuff in there at the moment. Probably don't need to take it out at the moment. There wasn't anything particularly good that we found this time around either, so I don't think we'll put anything in either. So by clearing that difficulty, we've unlocked the Inhumane Odyssey degree of difficulty. Yeah, we have the quest to unlock the ninja as well. Maybe we'll take a look at that tomorrow. So, that's a successful playthrough after yesterday's embarrassing defeat. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another run through.